The heavy gate creaked open as Malik stepped into the stark reality of the prison, the metallic clang echoing like the finality of his new life. At 28, he was leaving behind the vibrant art scene and the warmth of family, stepping into the shadows of confinement. He glanced back one last time, feeling the weight of uncertainty settle in his chest. As he joined the line of new arrivals, glances were exchanged, some curious, others indifferent. The oppressive atmosphere hung thick in the air, a tapestry woven with unspoken fears and dreams. Malik couldn't shake the thoughts swirling in his mind. Would he find friends or foes? Moments later, they were led through the cold, institutional halls towards the orientation room, and as he moved, a sense of both dread and determination filled him. This was the beginning of a new chapter, where survival hinged on adaptability, and hope flickered faintly amidst the darkness. In the wake of their arrival, the inmates are ushered into a disorienting world, grappling with the harsh realities of their new existence. Malik, still reeling from the clang of the prison gate, finds himself immersed in the initial orientation process, a routine filled with stark instructions and unsettling implications. Key staff members, including Ms. Jenkins, emerge as anchors amidst the chaos, her gentle demeanor offering a glimmer of hope. As Malik observes the other inmates, he notes the mixture of fear and defiance in their eyes, each grappling with their own demons. They receive their uniforms, feel the weight of their new identities, and begin to understand the prison's unyielding structure. The atmosphere thickens with uncertainty as whispered conversations hint at the unwritten rules governing their lives. Malik's heart races, consumed by the overwhelming challenge ahead, yet a flicker of resilience ignites within him. He knows he must navigate this treacherous landscape to find his purpose. Malik watched as the sun dipped behind the mountains, casting long shadows over the prison yard, a reminder that time was both a friend and enemy. He gathered with fellow inmates, their faces etched with the stories and struggles of their pasts. The social hierarchy pulsated around him, an unspoken language filled with tension and wary glances. Rivalries simmered, yet, within this chaos, small pockets of camaraderie began to form. He observed Rosa sharing her limited snacks with a quiet inmate, while Victor stood at the edge of a basketball court, silently watching the games unfold. In moments of vulnerability, alliances were forged over whispered secrets and shared fears, each thread weaving a fragile tapestry of connection. Malik learned quickly that survival meant more than physical strength. It involved navigating the nuances of trust and fear, ultimately discovering the humanity that thrived even in the harshest surroundings. Malik's observations deepen as he navigates the unwritten rules governing life behind bars. Each day, he witnesses the subtle power dynamics at play, how friendships blossom and rivalries simmer beneath the surface. The yard, a microcosm of their world, becomes a stage for intense exchanges, both spoken and unspoken. He notices the unyielding respect commanded by older inmates and the wary glances exchanged by those from rival gangs. Malik learns to tread lightly, balancing his desire for connection with the instinctual need for self-preservation. Moments of unexpected loyalty emerge, like the quiet support shared between Rosa and Victor during tense days. It's in these fleeting interactions, like sharing a scarce pack of cigarettes or lending a listening ear, that the humanity of the inmates shines through, reminding him that even in a place designed to isolate them, bonds can be forged. From these dynamics, Malik realizes that survival is as much about navigating relationships as it is about enduring the stark realities of confinement. As Malik settles deeper into prison life, he becomes increasingly aware of the small acts of rebellion that thrive beneath the surface of the oppressive environment. In a world where freedom is a distant memory, these subtle gestures take on profound meanings. A shared laugh over a contraband snack, a clandestine game of cards, or a sympathetic nod during a moment of despair, each act strengthens the bonds between them, revealing their shared humanity in unexpected ways. Malik finds solace in these fleeting moments, realizing that even within the concrete walls, connections can flourish. He observes Rosa and Victor, defying the guards by organizing informal storytelling nights where inmates exchange tales that reflect their lives before prison. These gatherings foster unity and inspire hope, providing a refuge where they reclaim their voices, pushing against the constraints of their reality. In this dimly lit corner of the prison, the seeds of resilience begin to sprout amidst the shadows. As the weeks progressed in their shared confinement, Malik discovered a lifeline in the art program led by Ms. Jenkins, whose unwavering belief in the healing power of creativity sparked a flicker of hope among the inmates. With paintbrushes as their tools and blank canvases waiting to be filled, each artist began to confront their emotional scars through colors and shapes. Malik found himself unexpectedly captivated by the freedom of expression, channeling his struggles and dreams onto the canvas. In the dimly lit room, laughter mingled with the smell of paint, creating a sanctuary where fear gradually transformed into courage. With every stroke, painful memories surfaced, but so did glimpses of a brighter future. The camaraderie fostered through shared artistic endeavors stood as a testament to their resilience, binding them closer together despite the walls that confined them. It was here, amidst the creation of art, that Malik and his fellow inmates began to reclaim their identities. As the art program gained momentum, the atmosphere within the prison began to shift. Malik and his fellow inmates poured their souls into their creations, each stroke of the brush or pencil telling a story of pain, hope, and resilience. Rosa transformed her guilt into vibrant colors, embodying the love she lost due to her past choices, while Victor channeled his anger into powerful imagery, depicting battles fought both inside and outside the prison walls. In the communal space, a sense of unity blossomed. Laughter and conversation filled the air as they shared their artistic journeys. Malik found solace in this shared vulnerability, realizing that through their art, they could forge connections that transcended their pasts. The artwork began to reflect not just individual struggles, but a collective yearning for redemption. In this creative haven, they discovered the transformative power of expression, reigniting their hopes for a brighter future beyond the prison bars. As the art program gains momentum, Malik finds solace in the group therapy sessions facilitated by Miss Jenkins. Each gathering becomes a sacred space, a raw and intimate environment where inmates share their deepest regrets and hopes. Rosa steps up first, her voice trembling, recounting her fall from grace, how her misguided choices shattered her family. Victor, usually guarded, opens up about the pain of losing his brother to gang violence, revealing glimpses of the vulnerability that lies beneath his tough exterior. The air thickens with emotion as stories of remorse and yearning for redemption intertwine, forging unbreakable connections among the men and women in the room. With each confession, they begin to unravel the guilt that binds them, setting the stage for healing. Malik realizes that this process of confronting their pasts not only nurtures empathy, but also lays the groundwork for a brighter future, where they can redefine themselves beyond the bars that confine them. As the art program flourished, a powerful sense of community began to take root among the inmates. They discovered that their shared experiences of pain and loss were not just individual burdens, but collective threads weaving an intricate tapestry of resilience. Together, they embarked on a mural project, each stroke of paint representing their hopes, fears, and aspirations. Malik took on a leadership role, guiding others in translating their stories into vibrant imagery. Rosa depicted the warmth of family bonds she longed to mend, while Victor expressed the anguish of lost potential through dark hues and chaotic shapes. In these moments, rivalries faded, replaced by a profound understanding of their humanity. Laughter echoed through the workshop, underscoring the transformation blossoming within the prison walls. It became clear that while they were confined, their spirits were unbound, proving that connections forged through creativity could transcend the barriers of their past. The prison basketball tournament approaches, igniting tension that permeates the yard. Malik rallies his fellow inmates, emphasizing unity and the significance of the game beyond mere competition. Fear and rivalry threaten to fracture the fragile bonds they've built through art and camaraderie, as old grudges resurface in the heat of the impending match. Yet Malik's leadership inspires a newfound determination among the diverse players, urging them to focus on a shared goal. Through impassioned practices and strategic discussions, they learn to channel their struggles into teamwork, finding solace in their collective drive for success. As the tournament day arrives, the atmosphere becomes electric. The stakes transcend the sport, representing their resilience against a past filled with conflict. For Malik and his teammates, this moment embodies a chance at redemption, a powerful reminder that hope can emerge from the darkest of places, pushing them toward a brighter future as they face their fears together. Tensions rise within the prison as the basketball tournament draws near, exposing old rivalries that threaten to unravel the fragile unity Malik and his fellow inmates have built. The court becomes a battleground, symbolic of their personal struggles. Malik, now emboldened by his newfound purpose, faces an internal conflict. Should he prioritize his loyalty to friends or rally the opposing factions for the greater good? Conversations grow heated as inmates debate team strategies, their frustrations echoing the conflicts of their past lives. Malik navigates this charged environment, striving to maintain peace while motivating teammates to focus on their shared goal. A pivotal incident occurs when a misunderstanding escalates into a near fight, forcing Malik to step forward, unifying voices for calm. In this moment, he realizes that the true essence of their participation transcends the game. It's a chance for redemption, a fleeting moment where they can embrace hope and redefine their identities together. As Malik counts down the final days leading up to his release, a mix of anticipation and anxiety clouds his thoughts. He moves through the familiar halls of the prison with a heightened awareness. Each echo of footsteps serves as a reminder of both what he is leaving behind and the uncertain future that lies ahead. Conversations with his fellow inmates grow more meaningful as they share their hopes and fears, discussing the lives they yearn to return to or rebuild. Malik reflects on how the prison experience has transformed him. He now understands the importance of second chances. With Miss Jenkins by his side, he looks at the mural they created together, an emblem of their shared journey and the bonds formed amidst adversity. As he prepares to walk out of the gates that have confined him, Malik feels a surge of hope intertwining with doubt, aware that the real challenge begins outside these walls. As Malik counts down the final days before his release, a bittersweet sense of nostalgia washes over him. The prison walls, once suffocating, now feel like a complex tapestry of his experiences, colored with both pain and growth. He finds himself reflecting on the friendships formed in the most unlikely of circumstances, the laughter shared over mundane meals, and the profound conversations that pierced through the monotony of prison life. As word spreads of his impending freedom, bittersweet farewells unfold. Rosa presents him with a small sketch she created during art therapy, a token of their shared journey, while Victor promises to reach out, hoping their paths intertwine once more. These moments serve as a poignant reminder of how much they've supported each other in their darkest hours. As Malik walks the familiar corridors one last time, he holds close the lessons learned and the bonds forged, ready to embrace the uncertainties that lie ahead.